For what feels like forever, one company has basically been the engine of the entire AI revolution, Nvidia. But things are changing. The undisputed king is now looking over its shoulder because there's a rival that isn't just playing the same game. It's trying to change the rules entirely.
So yeah, why is that? To really get what's going on here, to understand this huge battle that's brewing, we first have to understand the reigning champion. You know, Nvidia's dominance in AI wasn't an accident. They didn't just fall into it. They built an absolute kingdom based on a really, really smart formula. So what's their secret sauce? Well, it's creating one single, monstrously powerful chip that can do pretty much everything. Seriously, the same piece of hardware that makes your video games look incredible is also the go-to for training the most powerful AIs on the planet. They're like the ultimate Swiss Army knife. But that flexibility, it comes with a hefty price tag. They're complicated, they're expensive, and man, are they thirsty for electricity. And let's be clear, this strategy has absolutely worked. It put them right at the top of the food chain. But here's the twist. While Nvidia was busy building this bigger, better, do-everything machine, Google was in its own lab, quietly forging a totally different kind of weapon. See, Google looked at what Nvidia was doing and they saw its incredible strength, but they also saw potential weakness. So they decided to attack the problem from a completely different angle, and their weapon of choice, something called the TPU.
So what the heck is a TPU? Well, a tensor processing unit is what happens when you take a chip and you just strip away everything that isn't for AI. All that complicated graphics stuff for gaming? Gone. The parts that render movies? See ya. What you're left with is this lean, mean, super focused processor that is built to do one job: run AI as efficiently as possible.
And this, right here, is the most important part of this whole story. Google isn't trying to beat Nvidia at its own game. It's trying to change the game itself. Let's actually put their top chips side by side, because then you'll really see what I mean. All right, so in one corner, you've got Nvidia's latest monster, the B200, and in the other corner, you have Google's challenger, the Trillium TPU. You can see the two different philosophies laid out right here. The B200 is just a beast. More memory, way more complex, ready to tackle any job you throw at it. The Trillium, on the other hand, is much simpler. It's not a jack of all trades, it's a master of one, AI efficiency. And that means it sips power instead of guzzling it. So here's the thing. If you put one B200 in a ring with one Trillium, Nvidia wins, no question. It's just a more powerful chip, full stop. And right about now, you're probably thinking, okay, story's over, Nvidia wins. But you'd be wrong, because comparing single chips, that's not the real fight. You see, the real war for who controls the future of AI isn't fought between two little chips on a table. It's fought inside these massive, sprawling data centers, where the most important currency isn't just raw processing power, it's electricity. This really gets to the heart of it. The question we should be asking isn't which chip is stronger. The real question is which system is smarter. And this is how Google completely flips the script. Trillium chips are smaller, they're simpler, and they run a lot cooler. That means you can cram way more of them together in the same amount of space. Think about it like this. One giant redwood tree is impressive, sure, but a whole forest of smaller, dense trees is way more powerful. It's the system, not the individual part, that matters. And here's what that looks like in the real world. When you scale it up to the size of a data center, a system built with Google's chips uses way less electricity to get similar and, in some cases, even better AI performance. It's a game of efficiency, and in that game, Google has a serious edge. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Most of what we ask AI to do isn't some huge, complex problem. It's simple stuff like, hey, write a quick email for me. Using a massive, power-hungry Nvidia chip for that, it's complete overkill. It's like firing up a Lambo just to make a pizza delivery around the corner. It's just wildly inefficient. And that's the bottom line. When you're running millions of these things 24/7, your biggest expense isn't the chips themselves, it's the power bill. The company that can bring that energy cost down is the one with the ultimate advantage. So this shift, this focus away from just raw power and towards efficiency at a massive scale, it has completely redrawn the map of the AI hardware world. For the first time in a long time, Nvidia's throne is being seriously challenged. They're not the only game in town anymore. And their rival isn't some tiny startup either. Exactly.
Google is an absolute titan with practically endless resources. This is a true battle of giants, and it signals a huge change in the race for AI dominance. The era of just one king might actually be over. And so that leaves us with this really fascinating question. As these two Goliaths go to war over being smarter and more efficient, not just more powerful, innovation is going to speed up like crazy. But who's going to be the real winner in all of this? The giant corporations saving billions on their electric bills, or us, the people who actually use this tech every single day? Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.